I've gone over this story in my head more times than I can count, trying to figure out where I made the first mistake. Because looking back now, it didn't start with the phone call. That was just when it became impossible to ignore. The truth is, there were signs days before. I just didn't recognize them as warnings. At the time, my life was painfully normal. I lived alone in a small one-bedroom apartment on the third floor of a converted office building, the kind of place where the walls are thin, the carpet always smells faintly like cleaning chemicals, and you can hear your neighbors cough through the vents. I worked remotely for a logistics company, data entry, scheduling, inventory tracking, boring but stable. My days blurred together, especially since I worked late hours to match a different time zone. Sleep was optional. Routine was flexible. Loneliness was manageable. Or at least I thought it was. The first strange thing happened on a Friday night. I was brushing my teeth when I noticed something odd about my reflection. It wasn't doing anything dramatic. It wasn't smiling back at me or moving on its own. It just felt late, like there was a fraction of a second delay between my movements and its response. I waved my hand. The reflection followed. I leaned closer. So did it. I shrugged it off. Bad lighting, tired eyes. I turned off the bathroom light and went to bed. That was mistake number one.
The next sign was the clocks. Not all of them, just my phone. I woke up Saturday morning feeling unrested, even though I'd slept almost 10 hours. When I checked my phone, it read 11:43 a.m. That didn't make sense. I always woke up before 10, even on weekends. I chalked it up to exhaustion. But when I went to the kitchen and checked the microwave clock, it said 11:41 a.m., 2 minutes behind. That bothered me more than it should have. Phones sync automatically. Microwaves don't. I reset the microwave and went about my day. Later that night, I noticed my phone jump forward a minute, then back again, just for a second, like it corrected itself. That night, I dreamed I was awake in my apartment. Everything was exactly the same. Same couch, same TV static, same dim streetlight leaking through the blinds, except I wasn't alone. Someone was sitting at my desk chair with their back to me. They didn't move, didn't breathe. I knew without seeing their face that it was me. I woke up sweating. My phone said 3:17 a.m.
The call came the following Tuesday. I had fallen asleep on the couch again, laptop open, work unfinished. My phone didn't ring. It vibrated. Short bursts. Insistent. I picked it up without thinking. Caller ID. Me. My full name. My number. I stared at it, waiting for the screen to change. It didn't. I let it vibrate until it stopped. 5 seconds later, it started again. This time, I answered. Hello? Silence. Then breathing. Slow. Calm. Familiar. Then my voice spoke. Not distorted. Not delayed. Perfectly mine. Hang up, it said. You shouldn't have answered. My mouth went dry. Who is this? I whispered. The voice sighed. I don't have time to explain everything, it said, but you need to listen very carefully. The voice told me 3 rules. It said they were the only things keeping me alive. Rule 1, never answer calls from your own number again. Rule 2, if you see yourself somewhere you shouldn't be, leave immediately. Rule 3, if something speaks using your voice, do not respond. Silence is the only thing it can't copy. I laughed. I actually laughed, because fear hadn't fully set in yet.
Then the voice said my childhood address, then my social security number, then the name of the teacher who failed me in 9th grade. Things no stranger could know. My laughter stopped. "Why are you calling me?" I asked. There was a pause. Then it said, quietly, "Because I didn't listen to the rules." The call ended.
I wish I could say I followed the rules perfectly after that. I didn't. 2 nights later, I heard footsteps in my hallway. Not loud, not rushed, measured, deliberate. I checked the peephole. Someone was standing there. Same height as me, same posture, same jacket I had worn earlier that day. But the face, it looked unfinished, like someone tried to remember what I looked like and gave up halfway through. My phone buzzed. Text message from my number. "Don't look at it too long." I slammed the door shut and locked it. The footsteps walked away, toward my bedroom. That was the first time I realized something was already inside my apartment. The calls continued, always at 3:17 a.m. Sometimes it was warnings, sometimes it was silence. Once it screamed. It told me it was getting harder to stay separate, that the thing copying us was learning faster.
Casually, like a roommate asking a question. That's when I realized the truth. It didn't need my body. It needed my identity. I don't remember the exact moment it took over. Only fragments. My reflection smiling first. My phone unlocking without my face. My voice answering questions I didn't mean to answer. At some point, I stopped feeling afraid. That was the worst part. People say I'm calmer now, quieter, more People say I'm calmer now, quieter, more focused. My phone rings less, but when it does, the caller ID says you. If you ever get a call from your own number, please don't answer, because someone already did, and it learned everything from them.